not touch the fucking sides.
Alright, so today's carb update, thank fucking God. You've seen that first meal, which was, yeah, just a little porridge mix. Next meal's just about to come up, I'll show you that in a sec. And yeah, I don't know if it's a psychological thing, just feeling better because you know the carbs are coming or what, but I feel better today. What have I got to do? I've got to go get a haircut, I've got to go get my hair removal shit, get that done. To be honest, I'm a little bit, not apprehensive with the carbs, but my weight's not come down quite as much as I thought it would with the depletion, and I was hoping that would make room for, obviously, being a bit safer with the carb up and making the weight. So I'm sitting just over kind of the 77 kilos, just about, I think. And I've got a weigh in under 80. So the problem is if you carb up too much, or if you carb up at all, generally you'll get a little weight spike with the glycogen going into the muscle. So I've just got to be mindful that I don't overshoot and basically weigh in too heavy for the category and end up in the fucking heavyweights, because I'm not a heavyweight. So yeah, we'll see what happens after today. Get the errands done, go train as well. And then yeah, general bits of work to get done, so let's just show you that meal anyway.
Oh, there it is. So that's my most anticipated meal of the day. So a bit of mixed veg, sweet corn, peas, carrots, onions, mushrooms, 100 gram of turkey mince, full bag of boil in the bag basmati rice, usual suspects to go with it. So I'm gonna nail this, get my shit sorted, and then I've got to go get this mop trim. One day out, and today is the day that we've got to travel all the way down to Taunton. Got to get my tan done, as you can see. Got to check into a hotel. It's about a 3-hour drive, so it's going to be a bit of a trek. I'm just finishing up getting my bits and pieces packed, so I thought I'd just show you what I actually take and what the hell does a bodybuilder take to a bodybuilding show. Alright, I'll show you now. Alright, so here's all my bits and pieces ready to get put in the case. So we'll start from this end. Scales, need to be weighing in for this show to make my weight category, so right up until tomorrow morning I'll be just making sure I'm on top of that. Duvet cover. Little things like that people don't think about. When you've got tanned up, you are obviously a bit of a mess, and if you go to a hotel and you cover their sheets, which are normally white in tan, you get in trouble. So I have to sleep inside that thing. This is the more interesting side of things. So a lot of this is food. So we've got things like different kinds of rice cakes, Rice Krispie squares, Warburton's thin bagels, Reese's. This little thing, this little single sock, you might wonder, what do you just want that one little sock for, Charlie? Well, that I have to actually wear when I get my tan done, because obviously you don't want any white bits, so I've got to get that little weapon on. Obviously my steroids, way. No, that's my standard stuff I take every day. So we got multivitamin, ZMA, vitamin D3, 5-HTP. Basically, don't change anything with my supplementation right through to on the day of the show. Nothing changes, so I'm taking those with me. They're what I have to wear on stage. Tiny little pants. This is my little bag of stuff I take backstage with me, which is basically just going to be pump up bands, big old coat because I need to be wrapped up basically through the day. Let me flip this back around. I need to be wrapped up through the day to stay nice and warm, so that it's easier for me to get a pump, it's easier for me to stay nice and vascular. Yeah, when you've VT'd all your fucking hair off and it's the end of September, it's very easy to get cold. So yeah, that's the lot pretty much.
Oh, just a couple bits of food I'll show you in the kitchen quickly, and then I've got to get on the road. So these are the last couple of little bits, supplements to take for today, so I'm just going to down them. Meals for today, which is literally just a bit of asparagus, some turkey mince, and I'll be having a couple of rice cakes with each of those meals. These are the only couple of little treats I'm going to have after, and I say treats, but that's literally just a little thing of porridge oats, carb crusher from My Protein, and some fucking golden nuggets. I've actually got a photo shoot on Tuesday or Wednesday of next week, and with competing the following weekend, so the 5th and the 6th of October. I can't go mad on the food like I have done before, so I've got to be conservative. I can't go mental. That's the plan anyway. Just quickly, with regards to the carb up, I pushed it hard on Thursday, and I'll be honest with you, I originally planned, like you've seen in the video before, to do 400. I did 650 on Thursday, and it's the hardest bit for me to stay disciplined, like where prep and stuff's concerned. The carb up, it's almost like the more you put in, the more you want. I find the depletion actually easier to stay disciplined with than the carb up, weirdly. But yeah, I did 650. I ate 8 crumpets in one hit after I'd finished my kind of 400 or thereabouts. So basically, top and bottom of it is I woke up about 81 kilo on the Friday yesterday. So what I did was drop my carbs right down, and what I did essentially was, so over the 2 days I planned to do 400, so 800 in total. All I did was change it so that obviously I did 650 on the Thursday, Friday I did 150, so I've still done 800 collectively over those 2 days, and pumped through some extra water to kind of help push those carbs around. And I went to bed last night still weighing 80 kilo, and to be honest with you, I'd brick in it a little bit that I wouldn't drop and make the weight, and obviously I still haven't made it because we haven't weighed in till tomorrow kind of lunchtime. I weighed in today at 77.7, which is a big ass drop, which you'll quite often find if you have like a cheat meal or a refeed. And I was telling myself, this will be fine anyway, because I'm going to get that spike and then that drop. But when you're a couple of days away from a show, it's still a bit of a brick in your pants. Is it going to happen? So I've managed to pull it back. I've had a look at my physique today. Maybe it's because I've kind of done all the hair removal and stuff as well. You feel you look that bit better, and yeah, I'm happy with how I look. If my weight holds steady, I'm within the weight category. So it's just a case of ticking over. So today calories are kind of just below maintenance, just to be conservative, so that I do make that weight cut. No crazy manipulations, like you've just seen those meals. It's just turkey mince, a bit of asparagus, and I'll have 3 or 4 rice cakes with each of those meals, and that's 4 or 5 meals today. And that should be me done. So I'll probably feel a little bit depleted come competition day tomorrow, but I've got to make that weigh in, because I ain't going in with the big boys. I've got to make that 78 kilo cut, so we'll see how it goes. But I just wanted to be transparent and tell you that, because even when you've got the best plan going, or you think you know what you're doing as best as you can still fuck it up, even me. And it's good that my clients know that as well, because it's not necessarily whether you do or you don't fuck up, because I guarantee you will fuck up at times, but it's more about how you deal with it. So that's how I dealt with it. Just split the carbs up, reduce the next day, and yeah, that's where we're at. So right, I've got to get that stuff all packed up and we'll get on the road. So as you can see, we're tanned. Brown, very brown. So today's the day then. We checked into hotel yesterday, weighed in, just on my scales here, lighter than I have been all through prep this morning, which is great. Means can have bit more food than I thought I could. Just got to get all this sheet packed up. Check in 11 till 12. Show starts at 1. And then it's fucking game time. And just to show you exactly the colour of this tan. We're pretty damn dark. But a lot of people will say, why do you have to be that dark to like stand in your pants? Well, if you get on stage, the lights are pretty damn harsh, and if you don't get this dark, then you will just be totally whited out by the lights. So that's why we look like this. Helps show off the definition a bit more as well. But yeah, you'll see when I get the stage footage, I don't actually look this dark when I'm on the stage. So that is why I look like this. Scaring hotel guests everywhere. I'm pretty happy with how we're looking. Like I say, weigh-in was 70, just over 76 I think this morning. But then I've fed up, pushed myself up to about 75.5. So hopefully my scales are the same as the ones I'm weighing in at the venue. Got to get there in about half hour. So we'll see you there.